You talked about how, like a lot of artists, like let's just say, and this is not to disparage anybody or anything else like that, but you see artists like Future that just drop album after album after album after album. They just drop a bunch of songs. I think he dropped like 2 albums in 2 weeks at one point. But you've always said that you felt like it's better to drop less music.
Yeah, I don't think about dropping album after album. Like I'm gonna drop a big album, cause people drop album after album, and all them flop. But some like you just gotta be patient. Drop a single, I drop a single, big feature, and that one single might get you $14 million. All right, and then when you drop the album, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, so you're more of a quality rather than quantity.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of missing these days. I think that people are just trying to throw shit out as quickly as possible, just because there's so much music out there that people don't work on shit the way they used to anymore.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so you have these songs that are doing numbers, and you start doing shows. And I looked on your Instagram. A lot of girls seem to run up on stage during these shows.
Yeah, the girls love me, man. Girls love me, man. I'm a ladies man for real.
I think you had posted up this one picture of a girl with like her hand like in your pants, like on stage.
Yeah.
But what's some of the craziest things that you've experienced so far from doing these shows?
Man, girls be touching me in all kinds of places. Girls be crying over me, stuff like that.
I mean, how does that feel? Because this is all so new to you. Like you've never experienced all this before.
At first, I was like shocked, like oh my god. But now, I'm used to it. Like I'm a superstar, so I go in there like a superstar. I come out like a superstar.
Yep. Now and I hear this story a lot with people I interview. Once things start going good, you have to start cutting off people around you. You actually talked about this before.
I ain't really have to cut off nobody around me because I ain't never had nobody before I had fame or when I had fame, I never had nobody around me except for me and my brother and my boy. Freeway,
Okay.
That's my boy. I've been with him. I never hang around nobody else.
Okay, so you had a small circle to begin with.
Yeah, I had a small circle before I even started.
Okay. You've talked about how you had to move out of Jacksonville and you felt like you were a target over there.
Yeah, I ain't say I was target. I'm not gonna say I was target, but I can't stand my city. Like I got a lot of big stuff going on right now. I just signed a major deal. Like why would I stay in my city? Why would I be in there? It's a lot of hate and it's a lot of love, and I feel like if I stay in there, somebody hateful gonna try to hurt me and try to burn me down. We should talk.
Yeah, I mean, you saw what happened with XXX and Tentacion, right there in Florida. People loved him to death out there, but also, he was reminding people that he had a lot more than them.
Yeah.
I mean, give me an example of, because you say you dealt with the hate. Like, give me an example of the hate that you get back home.
Like, before I started music, nobody want to play my music, Before I started, like, nobody used to mess with me, Like, nobody, they used to clown me. They used to take me as a joke, for real. Like, in my city, they used to take me as a joke. Like, but I love my city. But they used to take me as a joke. They used to, like, I wanted to perform. I used to pay a lot of money, They ain't believing me until I made them out a witness.
Yeah. Yeah. Now everyone's saying, oh, yeah, I always knew he was going to blow up.
Yeah. You know how that go.
Okay. So you actually had to move out then. So you live somewhere else.
Yeah, I live in Atlanta.
Oh, okay. Was there a big difference when you moved out there?
Yeah, I'm low key. I got a nice house down there. I'm low key.
Yeah, and Atlanta's really like, I mean, that's the heart of urban music in the South. Point blank, period. A lot of people. I mean, I remember I interviewed Boosie, and he actually had to move out of Baton Rouge to Atlanta because he was just dealing with too much bullshit, too much hate back home.
Also, I was a target in Baton Rouge. Like Baton Rouge is small, man. When I'm the only one riding in Bentleys and all these foreign cars, you become a target. Not only you're a target, you're rapping about these people. Your house is 10 times the size of their house.
that would make me dislike me if I was on the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you actually started working with a bunch of people. So you've worked with Chris Brown?
Yeah, I work with Chris Brown, Young Thug, Future, Lil Uzi, A Boogie,
A Boogie, 21 Savage.
21 Savage.
Okay. Now Chris Brown, I mean, if you look at R&B singers, you'd be hard pressed to really find a better R&B singer of this generation.
Chris Brown, a legend.
Chris Brown's absolutely a legend. I mean, I've always said that, you know, even when he first came out, I'm like, okay, if he really stays on his focus, he could be the next Michael Jackson.
Yeah, he's the best.
I think singer wise, I think that's probably the closest we have to a Michael Jackson.
Yeah, for real. He's raw.
So were you actually in the studio with him?
Yeah, we was in the studio.
Okay. So what was that like?
He cool, you know, he got vibe. Chris Brown he's very talented, man. You know, he teach me a lot of stuff too. He teach me a lot. He always tell me like grind hard, keep going, go crazy, you know? Like he cool, like that's like big brother, you feel me? Like when I first met him, like I was shocked, but I started hanging around him a lot. He cool, you know? Like he teach me, I try to learn his dance moves and stuff. I'm trying to let him teach me how to dance.
Oh yeah, no, I heard Chris Brown, like he's always dancing. Like it's not just on stage. Like if he's just hanging out, he's practicing moves and everything.
Everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I mean, I think people don't really appreciate how much of a contribution Chris has made. Like he's on some other shit. Now, Young Thug, you were in the studio with him?
Yeah, we made like 3 songs together.
Okay. And Young Thug, I felt kind of changed hip hop. You know, I felt like he really took hip hop and R&B and kind of drew it a little bit closer together.
Man, Young Thug made a whole nother different way. That man is crazy, man. Like his voice is an instrument, man. Like it's crazy, man. You gotta be in the studio with him.
Yep. Yeah, no, he's dope, man. And he continues to drop dope shit. You know, out of all the artists you worked with, which ones do you think really made the biggest impact on you?
Young Thug.
Okay, so Young Thug.
Yeah.